Hey, it's Tom from Inspiration Metalworks, and just doing a quick update on the equipment that arrived this week. Got some of it already up and running, as you can see. We've got that the 440s up and running. I basically had to work from the back of the shop forward, and so that got assembled first, and then I'm shifting stuff around. So we'll start working on the lathe here. I guess today or tomorrow, getting the lathe set up. There's a few parts that didn't ship yet, so we're still working on that part. But let's take a look at the 440 real quick. I haven't cut any chips on it yet. I'm basically just kind of getting it broken in, making sure that everything's working right, just making sure that the spindle's fine. Everything seems to be okay, but let me change the camera angle and we'll bring it right back. Okay, so I just brought us a little bit closer. It's not really there's so much to look at here, trying to get everything set up right. So I just fired up the controller on my fancy new stand here, right? So that's fine. Let's power on the machine. We got power. First order of business is going to be getting this thing. So I'm going to make a bracket. We'll get this set up. I don't want the door to accidentally hit the E-stop, right? So we'll get a bracket, we'll make a bracket and put that on there. For right now though, reset, well, oh yeah, E-stop, there we go. Okay, so we've got power. Power to the machine at least at this point. We'll clear our error messages, reset. Okay, so at this point we should be live, so let's start. Yep, okay. So I wanted to bring it off the limit switch real quick. So I'm going to reference Z. We'll go ahead and reference Y, reference X. It's actually already referenced. So that part of it's fine. It's working fine. Bring it up to 2,500 RPMs just for fun. So, I mean, it's nearly silent. That part of it's, I'm really pleased with. I'm going to bring it back down to 1,000 though, just so we've got it, as we're warming up and things like that. I think it seems to be okay, right? I mean, it does everything that I would expect it to do. It hits its limit switches, it stops, right? I mean, it's still running. It's running at 1,000 RPMs right now. I'm happy. It took a little bit of time to get this set up, but it's not too bad. Some things to note, things that I ran into. When I'm doing batch work, I tend to do it exactly the same way. When you're putting the legs together for the stand, if you just set them up and put them the same way, you end up with two right or two left sides, right? So remember, you've got to do that opposite. What else did I do? These are the screws themselves it's sheet metal, right? So you can easily overdo it. You don't need to torque it down too much. I did put thread lock on everything just to make sure that it was going all right. Wouldn't have any problems with that. When you're putting the enclosure together, make sure that you do keep it loose. I found that this top and bottom piece here, it was kind of difficult to get that in there. I had to go back and loosen some things up. And it does tell you in the directions to leave everything loose until the end, and then you tighten it up and get everything squared up. So yeah, read the directions. Otherwise, we're good. I actually had an old USB Wi-Fi connector. I plugged it in. It sees the network just fine. I'm going to add Dropbox in so that I can synchronize my G-code and stuff like that. But she's up and running, and I expect to be making some chips on this in the next day or two. I just got to unpack the rest of the stuff that came. So again, I'm having to do a little bit at a time, shift things, move it around, unpack, put things away, and do this in this process. But it is getting there. So thank you guys for the support. We will have some project videos coming out again real soon. I've already got orders coming in for work on the lathe, so as soon as I can get the lathe up and running and dialed in, I've got some work to do there. And with that, let's call this one a wrap. Again, I want to thank my patrons. We'll put the list up there. It might be here. I don't know, one of those sides. Thank you guys very much. You know, it means a ton to me, and I've really enjoyed interacting with you outside of YouTube and having that conversation. Again, if you you guys do think of something that you want to see, let me know. Otherwise, thank you very much. If you like this one, give me a thumbs up. You know, it's kind of a quick video. Comments always welcome. If you didn't like it, just let me know why. Maybe I can do things a little bit better. I'm always trying to improve. But with that, let's call it a wrap. I'll see you soon. And for those of you wondering why I had to start at the back, because we are jam-packed in here right now. All right.